Our stream looks gas. Per usual. Shoot, what's up, buddy? Oh, had to get my blue light glasses. Chef had a fucking migraine earlier. I'm not trying to deal with that shit again. For sure, bro. I don't know. Like I don't comprehend it. It's one thing if we like you send us a message, we try to, and we didn't respond, but to just blatantly say that shit. I'm pretty sure he just didn't get any hits. And then, we got messaged one time saying that this guy, oh, I didn't receive this. I was like, are you sure? Like, you want to double check your packaging? Let us know. Never replied back to us. I was like, exactly. Putting that Vicks. Vicks is like the new caddy dust for me. That's funny as fuck to say, but it's true. That shit on your nose and wake you up, keep you up. Oh, the stream looks gas tonight. I like it. I like it. All right, boys. This is the last 4 of the case. This is the last resurgence break that we're going to do. Resurgence has been amazing for us. And I have not seen an electrolyte out of this case yet. This is the last 4. Bro, I love Vicks, dude. There was one that I had. It's not this one. Oh, yeah, this is just the regular vapor rub. But the one that had lavender, babe. Yes. That one, that shit is gas. If you ever go to a festival shoot, what you got to do is, especially if you're mollied or whatever, you take the Vicks, you rub it under your eyes, under your nose, bro. You're fucking doof, 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 doof. You see everything. You see the world. You can see the moon landing that never happened on the moon. Thought it. What do you mean? Come on now. I'm talking from experience here, boys. The little nose rocket that got us fire. Oh, I've never seen that one. I don't even know what is today. Looks like lipstick. But you put up your nose. No shit. What's that? Um, that shit that went on Shark Tank, and it was like something you put up your nose and you sniffed it, and it was like they called it kaboom or something. Was it? No, no, not smelling salts. Smelling salts fucking wake you up from a coma. I'm talking about it was on Shark Tank, dude. It was like a bunch of different flavors and shit. I need some right now. I did smelling salts once before a game, and then coach found out we had them and said if he caught us with them again, we'd get in trouble. What a puss. What a puss. Yes, sir. The nice little hammock. Yeah, man. These are the last 4 megas of the case. This is the last break of Resurgence. It's been good to us. We've pulled some fucking heat. We pulled a superfractor. We pulled like 8 or 9 of the electrolytes. I mean, probably 100 autos. The last of an era, fellas. Let's see what the final 4 is going to give us. Should be fun, per usual. Because we ended up using one of the boxes for whenever we ran the 5 Resurgence 5 Elite. And I put that box just to see like what would come out of it. Like I knew which one it was. It was an Ernest Rakenshaw at a 399. So that's nowhere near a case hit. So I'm pretty excited to see what's going to come out of these last 4. We saw what last night's break was. It was 3 autos. The Jaden Hicks was at a 75. Was at a 75, and there was 2 more autos. Yeah. The end of an era, fellas. The last 4 of the case. I'd love if we had another double electrolyte box. But we could see an electrolyte, a molecule mark, a radial mark, because we haven't seen any of those out of this case yet, I think. No, no, we haven't. So we shall see. And I slept, boys. I took a nap, so I'm live to the baby feels now. What are you saying? Oh, the end of an era, fellas. Swanee B, what's happening? Retro, welcome in. We got 4 mega boxes of Resurgence. The last 4 of a case, and I have not seen a case hit come out of it yet. We have been on absolute fire with Resurgence, but it is time to retire the Topps Resurgence. $10 spins, 4 megas. Hop in, grab a spot.
Cheers, looking ahead to this weekend's slate of games, and the state of Florida has given us really all we need so far this college football season. South Florida, they go into the swamp, they get the win over Florida. Now they're going to visit
All teams live, 4 megas, $10 spins.
ranked wins in a row to start the season. What are we going to see? I'll get your predictions in a sec, but what are we going to see between?
Oh, we got a big weekend of college football coming, boys.
See two teams that have great quarterbacks that can score in very different ways. Carson Beck obviously was perfect last week throwing the football, but Miami is also a very balanced offense. Offensively, they can run the football. That to me can present a problem for this USF team.
Reed Rips, what's up, brother?
So they have one guy in their 2D.
I'm gonna put together this weekend a kind of crazy parlay because I think a lot of teams are going to get shown that they're not going to do shit this year.
They were able to
in week 3.
As the season went along, and I think we're going to see something. Season over as the game went along.
Man, that was quick. Long game. I think we had a really long game. We had 2.5 hours finals the other day in Annapolis, but
a lot of shiny stuff. You know, you look at this team, and I think I want to keep just saying
Nightmare, what's up, buddy?
So much better. But if you say that, you've got to be able to look at a team like USF and what they've done in the recruiting world. Coach Golish and that staff have done a pretty amazing job. They've even got another Grammatica because he kicked that 20-yard.
Does he have?
I know he kicked another field goal or 20-yarder to win that game. But the difference, I think, like you made the point, is going to be at the line of scrimmage. It's totally different type of team. And for everything that Florida couldn't take advantage of, I think Miami can.
Boom, there it is. And it's vividly clear that this Bulls team, there's nothing to mess with. They are a physical bunch. They fly to the football on the defensive side of the ball, but AT is correct. They are light in the britches, so games and stunts and those things they employ to their benefit. And it's about rally. Everybody has to get to the ball carrier, and you can't miss tackles. I saw a couple of those by their backer in that Florida ball game. There were some opportunities in that back end on their secondary too that Lagway of Florida missed as well. But this team, they play together, man. You have to love the fervor with which they compete, and having all the veterans on that team, 33 seniors as I mentioned, and now to believe, success breeds confidence, and they have a ton of it. But this Miami team, love the balance. Bessador and Bain at the end. If they get in 3rd and long, they're coming out to Byron Brown. But he is so tough to bring down. That is a big old young man. He is not afraid. I love how they use him between the tackles, too. They run him. It's not just zone reads on the outside of the perimeter. It's straight at you like a lead fullback.
He leads the team in rushing. All right, he's their number one running threat. Obviously, timely with his arm. He's 65% passer. No picks so far this year. So he's played great football. What's interesting, though, is, and you mentioned 33 seniors. That's really difficult to do as a group of 6 program, because everybody in the Power Four is looking for experience, people who can come and play, and they're poaching. You know, the go into the portal is after that third party person calls and said, "We want you to go into the portal." To get 33 guys to say no, I'm going to stay here means that's a together bunch, and it's the reason why.
What's that say about their coach?
Yeah, and it says that their coach is the kind of guy that brings that galvanization. So there's a lot to like about South Florida. I just think the gig's up. I think they realize everybody now knows they're the real deal. They're the only team in the country that's won 2 games against ranked opponents. So this is not going to be a surprise when they come down to Hard Rock. And Miami will be waiting for him. And I think Carson Beck's on a reclamation tour. I think he wants to reclaim what he thought was rightfully his, is the moniker as the best quarterback in the country. He's off to a good start. A Notre Dame win, 22 of 24 last week. Yeah. This guy's ready to go. And I think Mario will put it on him as he's trying to create an identity with this team. So I'm going to take Miami, but I think it's going to be a whale.
Bump 28. What's up, dude?
What Coach Golish has gotten done at South Florida.
By the way, did you ever celebrate when you were calling plays?
All teams live on the wheel. 4 megas. The last Resurgent stream we're going to do, fellas. This is going to be a banger.
That video is when they're leaving the press box to go to the elevator to get down to that locker room. And when you pull off an upset like that, you just want to be with the guys.
Yes.
And so what they were doing was racing, and you could see the giddiness of the monumental nature of beating Florida, an SEC school with all the resources and all the stuff. You just not just beat them, you outgained them.
And Jim's always chilling.
Yeah, it wasn't flukish.
Allow them to have their moment of giddiness.
It was like they blew up the Death Star.
But you got to understand, it's Florida, right? So all these kids that are
Last time.
And that's one of the interesting storylines for this game. They're not going to walk down there intimidated. They're coming down from Tampa. They're heading south now. But a lot of those dudes didn't get recruited by Miami or played against those guys or have family in the area. They're going to be ready to play. If Miami wins this game, they're going to have to take it away from USF.
Reason why they better be ready.
And, Rick, to your point, Byron Brown hasn't thrown any interceptions. They're +4 in the turnover category.
Yeah.
The best recipe the South Florida Bulls can have to win this game is to get some sort of spark play early.
3 mega boxes of Resurgence. Fresh break. We just hopped on here.
And turnovers are a great
Let's get
way to
this
do
party
it.
going.
This is like a season within the state of Florida.
All cards ship. We're looking for autographs. The electrolytes.
Florida State very soon on their
Big
schedule.
Kev, what's happening?
It's been pretty exciting already.
Caleb, Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, Drake May, Tom Brady, Eli Manning.
Tuesday to talk about the
Chasing autographs.
This weekend's matchup.
When it's really powerful is when somebody else tells your story, because you're relevant to be told. Your story is relevant to be told. That's powerful. Essentially, go play and let somebody else tell your story.
I think anytime you step on the field, the game better mean more to you than it does to the other side, regardless of what that logo looks like or whatnot. And in rivalry games, you know how those go, man. You're never all the way in it, never all the way out of it, right? You've got to play all the way 4 quarters, 60 minutes until that clock says 0 in overtime if necessary. So certainly a lot of energy.
4 megas. Every big team is live because every team is live.
And there is Carson Beck on his redemption tour. What'd you call it?
Reclamation. Reclaiming my spot.
No, I understand it.
He lost it? What?
Actually, his receivers dropped.
Yeah.
72% down to 64%. And a lot of the, boo birds in the Georgia, because they didn't make it to the final rung of the ladder last year, blamed it on him. And he got out of there. They got upset that he took more money and so forth. And so this is an opportunity for him to get where he feels like he rightfully should be, which is that platform as one of the top quarterbacks in the country and one the NFL covets.
Well, that and his arm went the wrong direction during the SEC championship game. All right, so
Gene HT's hopping in.
This week,
I don't think so.
Getting it started. 4 megas, guys. We're looking for some bangers tonight.
Yeah, I agree with you, and look forward to the games afterwards between Florida State and
Taking out the Chargers. That's a solid start.
Now those games might come down to the last possession.
Goodness, that's gonna be a slobber knocker when they hook up. This one this weekend will be as well.
That's a solid start. I like it.
Don't forget about what happened this past weekend. But Miami, once again, no sneaking up on them, and they're on a mission. Not just their quarterback, this head coach, this entire program.
That's pretty. What's happening? Chargers off the wheel. That is a nice start.
Miami defensive coordinator Corey Heatherman just revealed how the Hurricanes are going to approach a unique USF offense.
He's hopping back in. This is the last 4 of the case, fellas. And I have not seen a case hit come out of that case yet. Take that for what you will.
I am Alex Dono, University of Miami alumnus.
I'm liking that dragon hatchling.
Host of Postgame on the Hurricanes radio network. And thank you
Oh,
much
he's
for
on fire, boys.
Locked On Games, your first listen.
Chicago off the wheel.
We're free on YouTube. We're part of the Locked
Down
On
go the
Podcast.
Bears.
Every day.
Chasing a little Caleb Williams auto.
Football season is around the corner, so visit
There we go. That's a banger. Chargers, Bears. First 2 teams off the wheel. He's eating.
on this loaded episode. Yeah, we've got a game time.
Let's go, John. Hey, man, keep beating those big teams, dude. Caleb signs, JD signs, Drake, Bo. Brock Bowers, Maserati Marv. You already got Lad McConkey locked down, too. The Bills, another solid team. Damn. Deion Coleman, Ray Davis.
Dismissed from the team yesterday, so we'll talk about how those position groups
I like it.
stack up. On to the challenge at hand, as it's a Tuesday, so we bring in the truth teller. Bruce Warner is with us, and Bruce from
China HD's eating it, boys.
game was over. You and I started looking forward to this U.S.
I'll take us down to 28.
Number 18 in the country after
John, welcome to the community, brother. You can rewatch every single break on our YouTube channel, guys. We live stream everything there.
And Byron Brown, who actually leads his team in rushing 2 games into the season.
Yeah, real quickly, I want
Seahawks.
I'm sure on behalf of you, our fans, our listeners, the viewers, to Bernie Kosar, our friends.
Seattle's a sneaky team. I'll pop an auto real quick for you.
Health issues, but I just want to send condolences to him.
God bless.
Yeah, and as far as what Miami's doing, I said to you in a text yesterday, I think we're going to spy Castellanos.
4 teams off the wheel. Bears are gone in the first, what was it, 2 spins?
And I think they're going to try to keep him in the pocket, make him a pure pocket passer.
Brock Bowers for the Raiders. When you hit the Pats, you're chasing Drake May and Tom Brady. Malik Neighbors signs with the Giants. It's a Topps product, fellas. We're chasing autographs. Giants eating right now.
Holes to run up, but he was getting first downs constantly. I don't know what they can do to correct that. I'm not the D coordinator, but I think they're going to not have the D tackles.
Chiefs, let's go.
We're going to keep him contained, the coverage, and then go from
Dude, you were putting together a gauntlet right now of solid-ass teams.
Now, I don't care who they beat. Can you say they upset the Gators? I don't know if that's such
Tristan King, what's up, buddy?
I don't think they're that good. They have potential. Am I worried about them when they come here next week? Well, we'll see. If LSU beats the hell out of them, they're going to go back looking at
5 teams gone.
Get ready to come down here on the road again after being emotionally and mentally beaten. I don't think there's a way in the world. Although last year I thought he was fired and they rallied around him.
Yeah.
We just don't know what they're capable of. But I know what
You trade 2 teams for a spin if you like, guys. That option goes away when we get down to 10 teams remaining.
That's what he's talking about to his team this entire week. It's not about what USF did to Florida. It's about what we're going to do to USF.
Gene, so usually, I would just rerun it in the morning and every team locked in. But I got some sleep today, so I'm live till this thing fills, and we're ripping, and it's shipping today.
He's doing all this jumping up and down. He's like, whoo, it's fun to watch. It's just fun to watch.
Yeah, so I'll be live till it fills. Brian Gar, what's up, buddy?
He's instilled the aggressiveness.
No, it's all good. I appreciate you hopping in, dude.
Buzzwords that Mario's been using.
Yeah, last night we ran the third quarter of the case, and it ended up filling at like 2:30. So I'm live till it fills. I got some sleep today, so we're chilling.
Quarterback draw and a couple of scrambles. Like Miami's going to be a lot more prepared for what Byron
On the
Brown
graveyard shift, boys.
because there was no film on CJ Carr. You didn't know exactly how Notre Dame was going to approach that. Like Miami has a very good, and they did face obviously different defensive coordinator. They faced Brown last year. They actually held him to 27 rushing yards, but last year is not this year. But here's a couple things, Bruce, that Corey Heatherman said about preparing for USF because
We got some big stuff coming up this week too. I got a case of Topps Chrome coming in tomorrow. Some of those 2025 Elite Blasters coming in tomorrow.
Is adding the extra guy in the run game. That's where we have to figure out how to take away a gap, who we add in a fit, how we go about doing that. Every style of offense we see is a little different. That's what we're going through now. We have to make sure we take
All card ship. We're looking for autos.
Just like
This is the last 4 boxes of the case. I have not seen an electrolyte yet. Haven't seen a molecule mark auto yet. Haven't seen a radial mark auto yet.
He's dangerous in an open field, either righty or throwing. Make him one-dimensional. They did that with Carr for quite a while. All he got, he was nervous.
This is the last stream that we're ever running Resurgence. We've pulled superfractors, 9 or 10 of the electrolytes. God, I can't even tell you how many autographs we've pulled.
I don't care what anybody says. I know I'm like, because everybody, even national pundits, are saying I'm conservative. And I said to you the day or two after that game, I didn't like them trying to run up the middle when they had
27 teams left.
What did they do against Bethune? They got the ball quickly to the outside and they picked up first downs. Now nobody knows what we're going to run, we're going to throw. When I say be aggressive, I don't mean throwing bombs. But so I think Dawson figured it out, and he's going to have a few more wrinkles up his sleeve for USF. And let's not forget, they only scored 18 points. They didn't beat Florida 38-12. I mean, they didn't do much. They're not that good. They don't have the firepower we have, nor do they have the defense we have. They played a Gator team that's not that good and poorly coached. Spitting on somebody? Oh my goodness. What's wrong? That's like what we used to do.
Oh, boys, week 1 of the NFL season was a banger. College football has been insane. Big 12 Joe, what's up, bud?
Trash talking is one thing, but you don't spit on another man. That's just completely disrespectful. But you know, another unique part about USF's offense, Bruce. So we saw a little bit of this last year.
Gotti, what's happening, brother? 27 teams left, guys. Bears are already off the wheel. Boy, John HT is killing it.
Because if you're playing with tempo and going 3 and out, then you're really hanging your defense out.
Don't sleep on any team on this wheel. Anybody can pull autographs.
Miami's defense, good luck with that. But
that's why we love Topps products so much.
They simulate that style, you know, in practice when they go up against the scout team offense. He says there's a lot of different things they do that are challenging. They do a great job on the offensive side of the ball. The practice style this week will be very different than last week, using different players at different positions to simulate the speed. The quarterback position will have different guys give us looks there. I mean, they'll probably be using some running backs as stand-ins for Brown at times. The tempo piece will crank up in practice. They do a good job of going fast and putting pressure on the defense. So I'm actually, Bruce, I'm really excited to see what Miami comes up with, because when Minnesota, their defense last year, they kept every quarterback in check running the football. I mean, probably the most true running quarterback defense last year in Minnesota.
Early Wednesday morning, the graveyard shift.
So I'm excited to see.
But traffic's kind of slow, but it's all good. I'm live to this feels.
Yes.
We live stream every single break on YouTube, guys. If you do miss it, if you do fall asleep, you got something to do, you got to go before you rip. You can rewatch every single break on YouTube, fellas. We know Whatnot kind of bugs out sometimes, so we got you covered.
Anyhow, he'll probably spy him, and if he takes off, he's there. So that's what I expect. I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, and I want to get into Miami's offensive approach on the other side, because you can definitely learn a lesson on where Florida failed on Saturday. Plus, with Miami losing a defensive end, true freshman Hayden Lowe, to the season due to injury, and losing one of your depth safeties, Markeith Williams, who was dismissed from the team. Let's take a look at what Miami has at defensive end and at safety, and why, you know, and I'm not just saying this to be a sunshine pumper, but I think we're still in really, really good shape with those position groups. You want to keep it locked right here? Go ahead, Truth Teller. What do you got?
And the backups have played the first 2 weeks, so it's not like they're going to play for the first time against you.
Right. Well, the two guys that we lost hadn't actually even played in either of the first 2 games.
So nothing's different. Nothing's different.
It's true. You want to keep it locked right here, my friends. We're only getting started on this brand new episode of Locked On Canes. Folks, it's time to fuel with 5-hour energy transfusion. This grape, ginger, and lime flavored shot brings the iconic taste of a golf course favorite to a first $5 bet. But books actually work, and so
Yeah, do a piece of it.
credit to Jason from Rock Boys Football who brought this up on his USF preview episode. Bruce, Miami is not going to get bored of calling running plays. And
What are you talking about?
if that's working against USF's defense, believe me, Miami is going to keep pounding the rock behind their large offensive line.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way to predict 60-40, pass to run, whatever. With our offense, it doesn't really matter unless our running game is being stopped. Now that Malachi Tony is a national name, they may be putting safeties over him to take him out. We would leave Jackson open. You got other receivers and we all know that JoJo is going to be back. So we're okay. We're okay. And the drop off that we thought we were going to see hasn't really happened. These kids are playing like they've been around before. I mean, Malachi Tony is a national name now. Doesn't mean he's going to keep this up for 12 games or whatever it is, but it's exciting to watch. For the game coming up, I think we need a couple of things: gap integrity, not just the spy, but gap integrity, because this kid takes advantage of it. And I like this. And again, don't doubt it. Did it against Notre Dame, did it against Bethune. I said it all last year. We had a great offense, but the defense would always let the other team back in the game. And I think our defense is much improved. Not there yet, but much improved. So do you want to talk about, because you mentioned the depth on the D line?
Robinson, what's up, buddy?
So we talked about it. There's Pickett. There's who else we got?
27 teams left, boys. Bears already off the wheel. 4 mega boxes.
I'm putting guys in order. So defensive end, we found out the unfortunate news yesterday afternoon. Hayden Lowe, who we have really high hopes for, he's out for the season. He suffered an injury late in training camp. He tried to come back, but they decided he needed surgery.
Card stock. What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Our last resurgence and mega break after this. No more resurgence, fellas.
Shutting him down. What's the purpose of it?
Yeah.
It's going to be a banger.
He's still got 4 years of eligibility, and if nothing else, this is just making it a little bit more fair, because Miami had such an embarrassment of riches at edge rusher. It's like it would not be fair to have Hayden Lowe out there busting skulls. So Bruce, obviously at the top of the depth chart at edge rusher.
Chris R, what's up, buddy? 27 teams left.
In the entire country so far.
4 mega boxes, little $10 spins, boys.
He and Marquise Lightfoot are my next 2 guys up. Blunt missed the Bethune-Cookman game with a minor injury. He's back this week. Marquise Lightfoot has been outstanding these first.
You trade 2 teams for a spin if you like.
Then I've got Malik Bryant, Herbert Scroggins, Booker Pickett Jr. Those are my next guys after that. So the edge rotation is very.
What do you think about the Chiefs? Friday night was not good. That looked abysmal. Obviously, Worthy gets hurt on the 3rd play, and the broadcast was talking about how much the offense was supposed to run through them this year. Should we be worried about Kansas City, especially because the Chargers in their division look like one of the best teams in football?
Yeah, I'm concerned about Kansas City. I still like my notes from watching the game are like it's still a very catch and throw offense. It feels like everything is still a very short throw offense. That's with Patrick Mahomes. And I know that they have some speed. Obviously, Hollywood's there, Xavier going down, Thornton had some stuff. I mean, that's one of the throws of the game. Outside of Patrick making like 3 or 4 absolutely preposterous plays indoor throws, you're sitting there going, everything's just this dink and dunk catch and throw offense still. And like, I still think, in Coach would know better than me, but like, I still think
like that.
the teams that are throwing the ball down the field, and creating chunks, you're doing it off some form of a play action, something, like Baltimore, Green Bay, Buffalo, and that's just not where the Chiefs are again. And I do not believe that is going
That guy. What's up, buddy?
to win that division or make another run. I think you'll skate by a little bit here and there, but the offense to me just is still so short.
So on that note, there was a stat that went out, from Seth Buska here. Since 2019, Patrick Mahomes leads all
27
his
teams
career
left on the wheel. The Bears already fell.
21%. But
Big
then there's
teams
also
falling
the
quick.
number of completions.
4 mega boxes, all card ship. You can trade 2 teams for a spin if you like. Every single break is live streamed to YouTube.
Couple years he was number one. Now
For that full transparency so you can rewatch it anytime.
Just sitting on the sideline.
We want to see some bangers.
Get me out of here to go back to Kansas City that they need me. I think we should commend that. Who knows what the rest of the season looks like for Tyreek and the Miami Dolphins. But they literally no risk it. And it seems like they still get the biscuit, though. They've won the AFC Championship.
They have.
I think they've hosted the AFC Championship the last 7 years or something like that. They obviously won it last year, and they weren't throwing the deep ball at all. To Dan's point,
I'm live to the Phils, fellas.
if you don't have any deep threat, or I guess what his biggest concern was maybe not a good enough run game to maybe set that whole thing.
I think that's the key. Andy's always run the ball well, and wherever Andy Reid's been, he's always run the ball well, and they had good play action. They've always had a great short passing game. I think they're missing the run after catch guy. All right, so if you're going to throw all those dink and dunks, somebody's got to break when to get 15 or 20. You got to get a chunk play out of a short pass. I don't see it happening.
So Rice out, Xavier Worthy out.
Yeah,
Both those guys, probably Yak guys, if I had to guess. And the way they were talking about how much Worthy was going to be part of the offense, feels like maybe they were going to get back on their Tyreek bullshit with Xavier Worthy, who can also run a 4-2 or whatever it is. So him being knocked out early, I guess we all missed out on some electricity from that particular offense. And I can't wait to see how it goes going forward. Okay, so we actually found the stat that Patrick Mahomes,
Victor Cruz, what's up, bud?
Receivers 20 yards down the field. In his first, whatever year, 6 years in the league, he was number one. Yeah, let me see what this is here. Yeah, that's the stat right there. Passing the receivers 20 plus yards downfield. Shout out to YouTube having this graphic. 2018 to 2022, he led the NFL, and then 2023 and 24, last 2 years, he's 33rd out of 34 quarterbacks, worst in the league. Is that all just because he loses Tyreek, or what do you think it is?
I think more than that, all the speed guys have gotten hurt the last couple of years, and they have become more of a ball control passing team. And that's what Andy does so good. He does whatever his players can do. He puts them in position to succeed.
Yep.
And if I can't protect you, or if I don't have the guys to get down there, why try? Don't beat your head into the wall.
With Spags' defense too, being smart, just not turning the ball over, no risky in this entire thing. I think that was a part of the conversation 2 years ago for Patrick, wasn't it?
I know for sure. Last
27 teams left, no competition on the wheel.
last year they didn't create a bunch of
Snag all those big teams. Bears already gone 5 teams off the wheel.
So yeah, you're not getting those
Team stacks, what's happening?
but you're getting the 3rd and 4, you're getting the 3rd and 3s, and he's making the right decision or making something happen with his legs.
And he's gonna run over you, DB.
I hate that.
He's gonna run over you. You linebacker.
Yeah, this shit happens week 4 and he gets smoked on the sideline. We don't want to see a flag coming out now if 15 is going to be doing that to defenders. But yeah, he shows up in the critical, with Andy Reid is a big part of that too. They show up in the critical situations.
Anybody can get it. That's what Patrick Mahomes is saying. Anybody can get it.
And they've always been great in the red zone.
Yes.
Always been great in the red zone.
3rd down and red area.
Yeah, and the team you're talking about was when Spags came on 2 years ago, and he said this is the
Roy TM, what's up, buddy?
I've ever coached a unit where every single guy is one of the highest IQ football players that I've ever coached, and that's when they were just kind of pounding the rock with Pacheco early on.
And I think Patrick Mahomes had a press conference too where he had so much respect for the defense. He was like, I can't be turning the ball over.
Yeah.
We got to be smart. Sometimes I need to realize that the punt is the best thing that we could possibly do because of how dominant our defense is, because of the 11 players all being on the same page. It's like they figured out different ways to win. But when you talk about those chunk plays and being able to get a little bit of a head start down the field, maybe even flipping field position, it's like the Chiefs have not had a lot of it over the last couple of years.
As some coaches would always talk about, the biggest indicator on who's going to win the game. Obviously, after score, field
4
position,
megas.
and explosive plays. Who's giving
$10 spins. We're looking for the Heat tonight.
Always.
Yeah, explosive plays.
Ayo, and what's up, buddy?
became the stat of the year. Yeah, exactly.
And even when they do now, it seems like it's off script, and it's like Mahomes is slipping out of a couple sacks, and he has to do something miraculous. It's not just like a play action shot. Our guy beat the other guy. We're gonna get it. It feels like every time they do get a chunk play, like Mahomes needs to pull a rabbit out of his hat. He needs to do something crazy. Like it's very difficult for them to. If they're not just dinking and dunking, move the ball down the field.
That's crazy. And they haven't had the offensive line they had a couple of years ago. The injuries and a couple of guys not making it, playing the way they should play. He hasn't had the time he's had when he had earlier.
You guys had a pretty good plan.
Yeah, I mean, we had a front four. Todd Bowles had an unbelievable game plan for him. And because they whooped the shit out of us earlier in that season. We're playing a bunch of man-to-man, and I think Tyreek had 200.
Yeah.
And so, okay, we'll fix this. But, we put Vita and Sue out wide, put JPP and Shaq inside, and they just crushed the pocket, and they go chase Patrick all over the damn field.
Feels genius. Just do that every time.
And we talking all this stuff about the Chiefs. They were just in the Super Bowl. They were in the Super Bowl. They won the Super Bowl the year before that. Won the year before that. You said hosted 7 straight. Seeing what's happening. And they start off 0-1, and we're sitting here like, oh man, it's
not me. This is you guys.
Yeah, the Chiefs think they'll be all right.
Bears fan, welcome in.
Realistically, think the Chiefs
4 megaboxes, guys. 27 teams left.
Those Chargers and Raiders have gotten exponentially better. Like the Chargers now with Harbaugh, and I still don't think they're better.
Brandon Staley ain't coaching the Chargers.
Exactly.
Oh,
well, it's just it's the truth. It's just the truth.
What was that, coach?
It's the truth.
They're not. When Brandon Staley
fired.
When Brandon Staley, when we had Tom Telesco on one time, when Brandon Staley was the head coach, and he talked about how the Charger style of football with Mike Williams and Keenan Allen it's high, scoring, it's fun, it's look at this is cool. And that was actually their, and I'm not saying the cool part was actually their mentality, but the style of explosive plays with those guys was real. And now with Harbaugh, it's more having a punch in the fucking mouth with Joe Alt and Rashawn Slater and Khalil Mack, and Herbert's going to hand the ball off 30 times a game instead of him throwing it 55 times a game like Anthony fucking Lynn was having him doing early on before he ended up getting fired, going to Detroit and then getting fired. But again, the Chargers are better, and the Chiefs running back. The Chiefs O-line, to BA's point about their O-line, their best player, their Hall of Famer, who got them to the Super Bowl, people were saying, was Joe Tooney. And they traded him away after Joe Tooney went left guard to left tackle. But to the O-line point, Josh Simmons also looked fucking awesome.
I still believe the Chiefs is still the Chiefs. But we have seen that when the Chiefs don't do good is when they don't have a good offensive line. Like that is what we've seen.
Always.
Like Patrick Mahomes can make his magic, but it doesn't matter.
Hello, Tristan King. What's up, guys?
The big games and the good playing against good teams. Like you're gonna be able to win games. That's why
27 teams remaining.
Yeah, exactly. And all season,
Bears already came off the wheel. Big rookie quarterbacks. 2024 off the wheel. We're chasing the autographs tonight. That's the move, Groove.
Talk about he's a bust or whatever. Do you want to coach the kid? Can you see yourself coaching a guy like this? Because now all the shit's coming out. Not only is his own media coming out, there's guys doing shows in his town talking about, he's got learning disabilities now. It's coming out. That's the shit I don't like. I hate that shit because you come at quarterback now, all of a sudden talking about learning disabilities.
That's a good question. There, I have no idea. I haven't even looked. I was gonna set up my team tomorrow, but let me check.
I've coached nothing but like retarded quarterback for the most part. Like we're all retarded. What I mean is like we're all retarded, Smitty. Like we're all retarded. Think about it, JUCO kid.
Bonnie Blue 42.
Learning disabilities. So we're all retarded. I love retarded players.
Who absolutely crushed it in week 1. Yeah, Pags.
Like Smitty and Allen got like a little thing. They got like a thing. I'm gonna shout out Allen. That's all. Allen's smart as hell. But anyway, I'm trying to figure out, homie, why anyone wants to coach this guy. And now we know Ben Johnson, aged 31 years.
Dude, it just, man, my lineup is what pissed me off. If I just would have started a couple other, like if I would have kept the original lineup, I would have had a much better week.
If we're really gonna be real, no one else. Like, first of all, QBs don't wear long sleeve out their pants. Like that's a restriction number one. I couldn't throw like that. I had to
loose, bro. It's one of them loose like
right. This just me. I couldn't throw anything. I had to cut it. You know, it was here. My arm was free under the pad.
My guess though, Caleb probably don't like that shoulder pad material.
27 teams left, guys. We have 4 mega boxes to rip. We're looking for the bangers. $10 spots. All card ship.
The defense of him was gay.
The thing is, it's like I don't know. I don't want to benchmark Andrews and all of a sudden he goes off.
In a funny way, like you trolled him right there. They don't see it. Yeah, you trolled him there right there, and I see it, but they didn't see it.
I wasn't defending him. I just was like trying to find a reason why he might be doing it. This came to my mind.
Listen, now all the defenders are coming out today, and again, we're making the main thing not the main thing.
The big Zig. What's up, dude?
Any
5 teams off the wheel. The Bears already fell. We're chasing autographs tonight, fellas. Last 4 of the case, and I have not seen a case hit yet in that case.
I mean, that's where we're taking this. Like, and I got people hitting me up like, it's not even our fucking colors. But anyway, listen, homie. To me, it's an excuse.
My Buzinski.
You wanted to be stand out. He wanted to stand out on Monday Night Football, homie, and he doesn't give a fuck about the game. He wants to be about him. He's a fraud. I've heard too many stories the last few days. I've sent you messages.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna. I'm gonna roll with what I have right now.
Like walking out of meetings, not like telling coaches what he will and won't.
Says I'm predicted to have 123 points, but we'll see.
I wouldn't be shocked if Ben Johnson.
We shall see.
Sooner than later.
Maybe, do you think, or did you ever like learn after the fact of any gay teammates that you had?
You know what I might do? Honestly, that might give me a better chance.
And we were like, damn.
I'm gonna start Pittman and bench Moore. The only problem is, bro, is that DJ Moore looked good, dude, and they're using him at running back.
We never had rumors back in our day because rumor means that he was fucking somebody.
Well, we are. It was like post, like not like during Luke Harper team. It was like after we graduated years later. It was like, hey, I saw somebody. I was like, what?
But like, to be clear, in summation, let's be clear. If you had a rumor during the season on your guy about one of your teammates, if it was actually happening during the season, then
Boys, 27 teams left. $10 spins, 4 megas. You could trade 2 teams for a spin if you like. No competition on the wheel. Go and snag up those bangers. I'm live till it feels. You can rewatch every single break on YouTube.
About one of the greatest players of all time that used to go to these type of clubs during their time, while they were still playing, and trying to bring their teammates be confused on like the section that they was in. They would do certain stuff. I'm leaving it back, and we talk about off air. I don't want to say the person's name because I can't say for a fact that this is true. But just there's been like a lot of like good sources that said that this wide receiver was somebody who was in that world. The reason why I bring it up is in the event, let's say the one I don't think Kevin is, but let's just say just for our purposes, let's say he was.
Slow down, stopping, running quarterbacks. I imagine you're calling on that a little bit here for this game.
Yeah, no, I think Carson may have the extra guy in the run game. You know, that's where we're just going to try to figure out, how to take away gap or who we add to fit, how we will do that. It's been, every defense is a little bit different. Every style of offense we see is a little bit different. So that's kind of the whole thing right now. See both pitchers.
It's the Polar Pimp.
Mentioned last week, just setting the edge.
Hey guys, big shout out to all the new buyers we've been getting lately. Love to see it. Welcome to the community, yo. It's our last break. We're ever going to run a Resurgence. We're looking to end it off with a bang. We've already pulled Gronk Superfractor from this product. 9 or 10, probably even maybe even 10 or 11, 12 with the electrolytes. Autos out of 10, autos out of 5. Autos out of what, 25, 50? Shit. Polar, I appreciate that share, buddy. The last 4 of a case, fellas, and I have not seen a case hit come out of the case yet. So I'm pretty ecstatic about these 4 boxes right now.
Passing 14 to 17, so high completion percent. Not a lot of yards. Basically, it was quick passing game. Was there stuff you looked at?
Haven't seen an electrolyte yet. Haven't seen a radial mark. Haven't seen a molecule mark. It's a Topps product. You know we're looking for autographs for Caleb, Jaden, Drake, Bo, Tom Brady, Brock Bowers, Marvin Harrison Jr., CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, Malik Neighbors, Michael Vick for the Falcons. We pulled 2 of his autos already. Peyton Manning, Adonai Mitchell, Leatu Latu for the Colts. Joe Montana, Jerry Rice for the Niners, Ricky Pearsall.
So I think that's why we saw a high completion percentage. The contracts that were jobs playing fast. More exclusive places.
Where is that? I'm not going to look back with CNC. So I just think I got a 45 or just against Notre Dame.
Yeah, he's
27 teams.
He's a guy that has made play outside, inside, packages.
When you grab a spot, boys, you can shuffle the wheel as many times as you like. Give it the old Cupid shuffle. The shoe shuffle. That's the new name of it. The shoe shuffle. That's the new name. I'm gonna make a card that has like a shoe, and then it says shuffle on it. It's done. It's already done. Can't say anything about it. It's done. J Div, what's up, buddy? 27 teams left, fellas. Broncos, Commanders, Pats, Raiders, Cardinals, Giants. All live on the wheel. Mr. Beefy, welcome in. Our last stream running Resurgence. I'm excited for it.
We're excited to be most about that play is it's almost the same exact as the Notre Dame. You got Notre Dame third and 7, give you a similar call, quarterback pushes the pocket, you come out of coverage, they throw a touchdown. And this week, the very similar situation comes up. And now
free shoe shuffle. I get to pick how many times the wheel gets shuffled.
That's someone that can see it on
Shit, I'm honestly down for that.
Now it's fixed. And that was just a big play that game, keeping all the school board for that hurt us week 1. And now week 2 we can race the points where, in that week 1 scenario, we're looking for 3. We come out of coverage, we lose contain, they turn it into a 4-point play later. Now, for us now we
Till I hit the Browns. I don't think we didn't really have any hits for the Saints, by the way, in the last 5. I think it was like maybe one Spencer Rattler rookie. That was about it.
Talking about that, use his hands better, set the edge better, play a little bit faster. We saw a lot of FIB again trying to get our guys in that box.
Yeah. I would have sent you a pic.
the run very well. I thought it was this week. And, I thought he may be available.
We got
It's on the screen.
coming in tomorrow. We got a sealed case of Topps Chrome. So looking for some more heat out of that. We got some more Elite Blasters hopping back in, coming back in. Those went pretty well. We've hit decent in them so far. So. And then we got we've already been cooking now. Got something coming up this weekend. If it's not going to be Friday, Thursday, Friday, it's going to be Monday for sure. But I'm hoping for Thursday, Friday.
To get a look of speed, the tempo, how fast it's going to be, and the style of players that they have in those different position groups. But obviously, the quarterback position, we'll have different guys give us a look there. And, with the tempo piece, we do a lot of different things to crank up the speed practice this week.
The type of does that put a lot of stress communication lines on the secondary? How do you do it next to the first two games?
Yeah, that's been a major thing since spring. It's been how do we manage tempo, how do we communicate it, how do the guys communicate the call, and how urgent are we to get aligned as a defense and get our eyes in the right spot, make sure we make the correct calls, and communicate it the right way.
Joseph Ram, what's up, buddy?
As fast as we possibly can. And now it'll be
4 mega boxes. The last 4 of the case. We have not seen a case hit yet. You gonna run some singles on Friday? There we go. Hell yeah, dude. Shoot, there's a big weekend of college football coming up, bro.
You can see it this past week.
Then the Bucks play on Monday night. Yeah, I was just talking to Ronnie about that. I was like, dude, Shoe hasn't ran a show in a while. Seth Hall, what's happening, brother? But you've been working a lot too, so trust me, I get it.
I wanted to ask you just sort of your take on the team's mentality. It's 2 games in. I know it's still early. What do you see from your teammates on offense and defense, as sort of how they're approaching things here heading into week 3?
Yeah, I think we've had the same.
Oh shit, that's pretty dope though. 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks, primetime games.
And that's all that really matters.
Yeah, Cousin always struggling in primetime, bro. I'm such a fan of Kirk Cousins too. I hate it because when he's on fire, dude, he's on fire. But his thing is, he even says it in the Hard Knocks. It's like when he starts turning the ball over and he starts throwing picks, it's in bunches.
And that's going to be the game plan going into this week as well. Is just prepare, and then when it's our opportunity to go out there on Sunday, go execute and take care of business.
Awesome. We'll go Jordan McPherson next from the Miami Herald. Jordan.
Yeah, hey Carson, 2 questions. First off, through 2 weeks, just how would you evaluate
Yeah,
individual performance and where
for
you
sure.
where you feel like you've seen growth and where do you feel like there's still strides to make?
I feel like we've been really consistent as an offense. I think we've done a good job of taking what the defense is giving us, right? Obviously, a really good defense that we faced in the first game. Thought we executed really well, and then last week as well, really executed well and was just consistent. Again, taking what the defense gives us, making explosive plays when we need them. I think we've converted on 3rd down.
JC Cards, what's up, buddy?
Again, third
Down at 27.
Which we have been. So, man, I thought we've been really good.
The chef is live until we feel,
Again,
baby.
we're playing really good complementary football too. Our defense is playing really well. Special teams has been also putting us in really good positions. So, again, when you can, perform in all 3 facets of the game, it makes my life.
Oh, dude, they better keep O'Connell around for a while.
And then just your thoughts on USF's defense, what you see on them through film. Obviously, they played two big wins against top 25 teams already.
Yeah,
Because it's not like it's not like he's only the offense coordinator that's looking for a head coaching job. You know what I mean? He's already got it.
From what I've been able to see,
And with all the success he has, they better keep his ass around for a while.
With various pressures, man looks, zone looks, I think their defensive coordinator does a really good job just mixing things up and trying to.
Wow, 122, what's happening? I'm not gonna lie though, it was a big risk, I believe. in them letting go of Sam Darnold to go with JJ. But think about this: if JJ turns out to be what JJ was in college, he's going to look like the smartest guy in the league. You know, Super Bowl, multiple playoff wins, or an AFC championship. I'm sorry, NFC championship appearance. You know, and then you know if the Seahawks struggle, then because Seahawks they have weapons, dude. It's not like Sam Darnold's going over there with nobody.
Again, I have to play against their defense. He has to play against our defense. We're not going head to head per se. I mean, it is head to head, obviously, with the teams, but I mean, I'm sure he's the same exact way. He's going to study the defense. He's not looking
Yeah,
to
for sure.
or whatever, right?
For sure.
Teams are trying to win. I don't think either of us are really worried about stats. I know him. I've trained with him before. I mean, he's a good kid. He's obviously had a lot of success this year. So again, hopefully he does well.
Goodbye, Joe. What's happening?
You know, this game, hopefully our defense, comes and attacks him. But man, it's really us against the defense, and that's really what I'm focused on.
One follow, if you'll indulge me. I know you're focused on this game, but you are a state of Florida kid. You are a Jacksonville guy. There's a lot of teams in the state off to good starts right now. When college football is good in Florida, does all seem right in the world when there is every fan base in the state right now, except for maybe one, is pretty happy with things right now. How is this just the way it's supposed to be?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, being from Florida and playing high school football in Florida, obviously, I think everyone that has played high school football in Florida believes that the best talent comes out of Florida, right?
Shoot, you know Carson Beck's from Jacksonville.
To believe that.
He
So
played
I
for
think it's a great thing for the state of Florida that there is so much
fuck was
talent,
it Bowls?
and that there has been so much success as far as college goes, right? Obviously, I think that's a really good thing for the state, and it's a really good thing overall for college football in general.
I never knew he was from Florida. I didn't know he played his high school ball in Florida.
From the Sun Sentinel. Adam, go ahead.
Hey Carson, how's it going? So looking at the running back room, I mean, you have guys like Mark, who I think is averaging like 7 yards a carry right now. Jordan coming back healthy this week. Marty doing well. Just how much does that open things up for you in the passing game?
Yeah, it helps me tremendously, right? It's really difficult to throw the ball when there's a lack of running game. You have to be able to commit to the run, and I think along with those guys being such hard runners, our O line does such a great job of getting those guys to the second level, and that's what makes an elite run game is when you have an offensive line that can get your guys to the second level. But not only that, but then having the actual running backs that when they do get to the second level, they make guys miss and they get yards after contact. Our yards after contact this year has been, I mean, incredible. I don't know what the exact stat is, but I want to go look that up and go see because those guys have done a great job of
27 teams left on the wheel.
Games and in the fourth quarter and just tiring guys down and just
Over here walking the earth. Who knows if we're gonna get there?
It makes my job a lot easier when they got to stack the box and try to defend the run, and ultimately that opens up the pass game. So those guys have done a great job.
Jake Norton, what's up, buddy? First 5 teams fell pretty quick. Bears already off the wheel.
Can you tell us when, where, and that kind of thing, and just your thoughts on him, maybe what you know of him?
Yeah, absolutely. I guess we didn't technically train together because I was going through my my whole elbow kind of rehab at that point. So I was just starting to get back into throwing. That was back in like April, May. I was just getting back into throwing, but we were in Jacksonville, kind of work with the same guys. So obviously, very talented guy, very athletic, does really good job with the deep ball. Again, he's had 2 really good games to start the season. Obviously has had a successful career there at USF. So, I mean, again, just looking forward to what he's able to do the rest of the season. But again, want our defense to be able to, attack them and have success this week.
Jay Clark, what's up, buddy? Oh, fellas, no competition on the wheel. But grab those big teams. All card ship. We're looking for autographs tonight. JD, Bo, and Drake still live on the wheel. Tom Brady signs for the Pats as well.
Chris and Kurt, you said it. The night belongs to Oklahoma. This afternoon's going to belong to Oklahoma. Welcome inside College Football Live. Sam Macho and Zubin Mehenti. Pete Campbell. Hopefully, you understand a little bit. There's plenty of news, and nobody better to have Pete on the show to break that down. So hang tight for him. Out of the gate, let's take a look at this week's college football rankings. Brought to you by Allstate. You kind of heard Chris and Kirk mention Oklahoma. They're not in the top 10. These teams are, but notably, OU moved up 5 spots to number 13 in what is a huge season for Brent Venables. Got a 10-win season sandwiched between a couple of 6-win seasons. So far, so good. So let's start the discussion here talking about the Sooners. And Tom, I want to begin with you. They've been clicking on all cylinders on both sides of the ball, but there is one thing that you have said is notably lacking for the Sooners, a big omission. It is Oklahoma's inability to run the football without quarterback John here. I think that's something going forward. They are going to have to remedy that because it is a long season. It is dynamic and exciting as John Mateer is. When you attempt 40 rush attempts in this game, which they did, and John Mateer has half of them, that may not be sustainable for the length of the season. I love how Oklahoma is seeding people. I love their gap run game where they include John Mateer.
4 megas. Looking for some bangers tonight.
Jaden off the Cal transfer and that offensive line are going to have to come up.
27 teams left on the wheel. 27 is always the number we get stuck at, too. The first 5 will fly, and then we'll sit at 27 for a bit, and then they'll fly.
Double down on John Mateer's athleticism. There are some runs that he made in the game last week and stuff he did last year at Washington State that make you watch and say this guy looks more like a running back than a quarterback. His level of athleticism within the gap. I mean, he has vision. The way you would describe him would be things you would describe as a running back: quickness, acceleration, speed. And so, even though the running game,
The last 4 of the case, and I have not seen a case hit yet.
because of what he's able to do to avoid hits, to avoid some of the big time targets that he may get, a runner at the quarterback.
You know, Sam, I just got off the phone with Jake Dicker, who was his head coach at Washington State the last couple of years. Now will be at Wake Forest this week, taking on NC State. We asked him specifically about
Jay Wall, welcome in.
the best player.
Gary Clue, what's happening? 5 teams off the wheel. The Bears already got hit. Big rookie Q's falling quick. We're chasing autographs. 4 megas, $10 spins.
Able to bring along through maturity and experience, competitive temperament, mental toughness, and add an identity to the offense that Oklahoma was lacking a year ago. And I totally agree with you. The value of him running. I just want to be able to see him still doing that in week 11, 12, and 13.
Yeah, and one thing I will say, we're talking a lot about John Mateer, which is positive, but if Oklahoma's going to go where they want to go, I think it's going to be because of their defense. Well, it's not to me just as much, if not more, than the way that John Mateer played. Oklahoma's defense is what I expected. Brent Venables showed up a few years ago, a defense that was aggressive, a defense that was attacking, a defense that was intimidating, that made tackles. We haven't seen this kind of defense over the last several years in Oklahoma. We saw defense that had a lot of busted assignments, missed tackles, a lot of players in the wrong position. Whereas last week, we saw was a defense that will intimidate their opponent. If the defense plays like this, the line Oklahoma can win some of the games that people may have thought they would have lost.
Big shot, Bob. What's happening, buddy?
They were all over it. They leveraged the football. Their run fits were better. They were able to create a line of scrimmage presence that allowed for 0 or negative yardage plays. And then in turn, I think Michigan got a little bit protected. Listen, Oklahoma had advantages. If you're going to play Michigan right now with a true freshman quarterback, get them at home with a veteran defensive play caller in Brent Venables, where you can try to confuse him, try to get him to hold onto the ball, second guess what he's seeing.
it's a steep learning curve for any true freshman. You go on the road in Norman versus Oklahoma like that. You had to expect some potholes in the road. They were able to run the football effectively, but clearly playing Bryce Underwood now versus maybe Bryce Underwood 6 weeks from now, advantage Oklahoma.
There's no doubt. Chip Lindsey, their offensive coordinator, did indicate after the game that he wasn't throwing everything out there for fear of what Underwood could or maybe could not handle in that environment. Speaking of handle, Sam, let's talk about what's up next for Oklahoma. They have a four-game stretch, I think, of any team in college football this season, right on deck. Take a look at what is on the docket. It's an incredible run for them here. So the question really turns into, from one standpoint, what is their ceiling in a year that some people say is a make or break year for Brent Venables?
Well, the ceiling it's almost like the
Deal for real. What's happening?
It's like the roof is opened up not just based off of what the defense and material looks like. Look at what the other team is doing in Texas. This is what we thought they were going to
27 teams left on the wheel, guys. You can shuffle the wheel if you like. Trade 2 teams for a spin until we're down to 10 teams.
Oklahoma back in that atmosphere. Imagine even going forward a couple weeks. So Miss has some questions with quarterback. Austin Simmons didn't look great last weekend. Also, he got injured. So as much as we thought that when the season started, I thought that man, Oklahoma's ceiling is 6-7 wins. All of a sudden, based off the landscape of the teams in which they're playing, that roof has just opened up, and I can see them being much more competitive in the SEC.
Yeah, he's 24 and 7.
You know, good. Yeah, excuse me, Zoom. And I think when you look at that schedule, the important thing to note is where are their open dates? And their open dates fall in perfect alignment with what you'd like to have. You split up the first 6 in the latter part of it, and then you go another.
Sick of flips. What's up, brother?
Smart scheduling.
5 teams off the wheel. 4 mega boxes to rip. All card ship. We're looking for autos, boys. Electrolytes, autos. Golds out of 50. Oranges out of 25. Greens out of 15. Pinks out of 10. Purple surges out of 75.
Is now joining college football live. Pete, great to have you here. Last year, I think a lot of people that were supportive of Jackson Arnold, Mike and Hawkins turned around and said, Oklahoma's top 5 receivers were all out for a good portion of the season. What did you expect from the quarterback? All the guys here talked about the tier before you joined us. You want to talk about one of the guys who's thrown?
Well, yeah, Zubin. Oklahoma as a team last year had 8 touchdown catches by receivers. This is a very, very low number. They had the worst passing offense in the SEC. Deion Burks was a paragon of hope for them last year. He's a transfer from Purdue. Scouts had told me they thought he could be a top 50 pick, first-round pick in the NFL draft. He was one of those receivers dogged by injuries. Well, Burks flashed on Saturday night. And again, in this narrative of Oklahoma recalibrating itself to compete in the SEC, as important as John Mateer is, Deion Burks is right there with the Sooners for an explosive playmaker. We clearly saw that through the first 2 games. We saw time and time against Michigan on Saturday night. Look for Burks continue to ascend in the SEC.
No question. Great point, Pete. And I should mention just a little extra wrinkle there. Burks, his high school teammate, Bryce Underwood. It's a nice little postscript from that story and game on Saturday. Let's keep it on the Michigan tip, Pete, while you're here. Seems like the latest suspension fallout is about to begin for Michigan.
Dylan in. What's up, dude?
We know the next few games against Central Michigan and Nebraska. Take us through
5 teams off the wheel.
over the next couple weeks for the Wolverines.
Well, Zubin, compared to Jim Harbaugh's 2 suspensions that bookended Michigan's championship season, they're in the regular season, obviously. Sherrone Moore's suspension has some different nuance to it. He will.
I'll be right back, fellas. Oh, we got 4 mega boxes. 27 teams left on the wheel. We're back, baby. Bears already got a hit in the first, 2 spins? Big teams falling quick. Looking for El Heat. Ooh, excuse me. Our last resurgence break. Oh, this is going to be a banger. Smith Dog, what's up, dude? Four megas, $10 spins. It only takes one. We're looking for the Heat tonight, boys. Or this morning, wherever you're at. Ray Finkel, what's up, buddy? Someone's got to hit the bangers, boys. The Slab Lab, what's up, guys? Coriander, welcome in. $27 teams left on the wheel. Every single break a live stream to YouTube. We want you to have that full transparency, guys. Lakers, what's happening? Arturo, welcome in, buddy. 27 teams left, 4 megas, $10 spins. We're chasing autographs, guys. This is the Topps product. Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Bo Nix, Tom Brady. We want to see some autographs tonight. R2. So it's a Topps product. So Caleb, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Bo Nix, rookie quarterback wise. Caleb's already off the wheel though, but Brock Bowers for the Raiders, Malik Neighbors Giants, Lad McConkey for the Chargers, even though the Chargers have been hit. Luke McCaffrey also for the Commies, Peyton Manning for the Colts, Marvin Harrison Jr. for the Cardinals. If you hit the Niners, you're looking for some old school cats besides Ricky Pearsall, Joe Montana, Jerry Rice. Falcons, Michael Vick would probably be your best bet. We pulled his auto 2-3 times now. Texans, CJ Stroud, Bryce Young for the Panthers. I mean, I can go on. It's it's all kinds of different autographs. But if you got a question about any certain team, let me know. Yeah, dude, it's loaded with autos. This is the last 4 of the case. The electrolytes are the short prints. They're not too too sought after. So you're looking really for the autographs and Topps products. That's like where the money is. But I mean, dude, we're pulling at least like 16 to 17 autographs a case. And we haven't seen an electrolyte yet. Packers autos. Marshawn Lloyd. What's the linebacker number 56? I'm having a brain fart right now. Because we pull his auto all the time. Edrin Cooper? Is that his name? Brett Favre. Those would probably be the 3 names that come to mind when it comes to the pack. Like Peyton Manning signs for the Colts, Donnie Mitchell, Liatu Letu. Broncos, you got Bo Nix and John Elway. Dolphins, Jalen Wright, Patrick Paul. Dan Marino. Giants, Eli Manning. Malik Neighbors. Lions, you're looking for like Barry Sanders. He autos in this. A couple other people, but nobody too crazy. Saints, Spencer Rattler, he signs in this. Texans, CJ Stroud. Steelers, some old school cats like Joey Porter, James Harrison, Troy Polamalu, Jerome Bettis, Grant Bogg, what's happening? Last 4 of the case, and we have not seen an electrolyte yet, a molecule mark, or a radio mark auto. I do believe actually Jordan Love signs in this too. Now that I think about it. Let me double check that though. No, sorry, he doesn't sign in this. He signs for Panini. Okay. Because I do see him a lot in this product. He does not auto in this. Okay. Matt Prowse, what's up, buddy? Yeah, Javon Bullard, Jordan Morgan, Marshawn Lloyd, Edrin Cooper. And then Antonio Freeman, Brett Favre, Charles Woodson, Sterling Sharp. Oh, yeah, we pulled both of those before. $27 teams left. It's going to be the same thing as last night, boys. Takes a while, and then the break fills in 10 minutes. Nate, what's up, kid? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're just trying to fill a little break tonight. Get this thing packaged up, shipped out first thing in the morning or today. Traffic, just foot traffic. In and out of the streams are better late nights that we've noticed. Late nights, early mornings. $27 teams remaining. No, he's at work right now. We on a graveyard shift. Know what I'm saying? Nicholas, man, what's up, buddy? I took a couple naps. I had a headache, but I grabbed some Excedrin. Now I'm chilling. Now I'm chilling. Yeah, dude, I'm like wide awake. I've been sleeping during the day and then running the breaks at night. Joshua Sound, what's up, dude? RCK, welcome in. It was the same thing as last night. It's slow at the beginning, and then in a random 10 minutes, the wheel's gone. But I'm live till it fills, baby. I want to see some hits tonight or this morning, wherever you live at. Love you, kid. I'll talk. Yeah, FaceTime me tomorrow. $27 teams remaining. Someone's gonna hop on that wheel and start eating again. Happens every time. $27 teams on the wheel. Somebody's gonna start eating. Shasta, what's happening? Womp, what's up, buddy? It's going, brother. We've been kind of attacking the late nights, the graveyard shifts. Yeah, dude, I literally was passed out all day long. It was weird waking up and it was dark. But yeah, bro, just chilling. I figured this break would do the same thing it did last night. It took a while, and then bam, it was filled in 15 minutes, like it always does. It's that. What's happening? We got 27 teams remaining. Gonna be another banger per usual. I'll tell you one thing, guys. Nobody does Topps products respectfully like we do. Steichen, what's happening? It's the motherfucking beast. Chasing the good old autos. Dream Life, what's up, dude? 27 teams, boys. Four mega boxes, $10 spins. Every single break live stream to YouTube, boys. Gimmick, what's happening? Zach, yeah, welcome in. Smoky Joe. Northern Lights, what's up, buddy? Jam Garcia, what's up, buddy? Oh, fellas, we got 4 megas, 27 teams left on the wheel. Big teams left, all card shit. We're looking for autographs, electrolytes, molecule marks, radial marks. No competition on the wheel, guys. It's a graveyard shift. Eat it up. Hit some bangers. This ship's today. in our cards. What's up, buddy? 27 teams left. Someone's gonna hit a banger. Go Hawks. What's up, dude? T Spence, what's up, buddy? $27 teams. Oh, it's been a slow one. Bears fan, what's up, dude? It's all good, fellas. We're live till it rips. It's the graveyard shift. Jeff Joe, what's up, dude? 27 teams left. Oh, fellas, we're looking for the bangers today. $10 spins. The wheel's been sitting. When the wheel sits, it hits. BF, what's up, dude? Card Russ, what's up, buddy? Our last Resurgence Mega Break that we're gonna run on the channel. This is gonna be a fun one. We got 27 teams left, 5 teams off the wheel. Big teams are falling quick. Nah, John, no the sales yet. This is the same thing that happened last time. Last night. We were stuck at like 24, and then literally within 30 minutes, randomly the entire break was filled. Which it's a niche. I get it. It's a tops product. You know, it's not licensed. But at the end of the day, remember Caleb, JD, Drake, and Bo. It's the only kind of products you can pull their rookie autographs in. I appreciate the share, buddy. But I'm not hopping off till it fills. I think we've ran at least 19, 20 cases of this stuff. We've pulled superfractors out of 15s, out of 10s, out of 5s. But this is the last resurgence break we're gonna do. I'm gonna end it out on a bang. It's a graveyard shift too, so it's all good. Oh, Dustin, what's up, buddy? Yeah, 2026 will be, yes. April 1st, 2026. But we kill it for tops. Like you'd be surprised. We've select would take forever, and then we'd hop on here, run Resurgence or Tops Chrome, and it would fly. So Tops has kind of been like our banger. We've ripped so much Tops products, it's not even funny. Coriander, what's happening? The last 4 of the case. Oh, I want to see Caleb, Jaden, Drake, or Bo Nix tonight. Hell, even a Tom Brady would be gas. Even a Peyton Manning. Appreciate the hearts, guys. I ain't scared of a little grind of a break. I do this full time, fellas. Some breaks take longer than usual. It's all good. Z Sports, what's up, buddy? $10 spins, 4 megas, gas. 27 teams left. Big teams falling quick. Bears already off the wheel. Randolphberg, what's up, dude? Chiefs, welcome in. 4 megas, $10 spins. How about a stash or pass for free? We're looking for autographs today, fellas. Chupacabra, what's happening? Our last run with Resurgence, and we're going to end it off with a bang. Chupacabra hopping in. Take advantage of that stash or pass now. We're looking for bangers. Yeah, once it starts moving, it gets going. Let's get you a banger. Come on now. Fikes, stash or pass. It is a Tops product, so you won't see JJ McCarthy in this. Pass. Gotcha. 3, 2, 1. Packers. Cheeseheads. Bro, Green Bay looks fucking serious this year, guys. I've been a Bucks fan since I was 5 years old, but let me tell you, those cheeseheads are looking serious. Chupacabra hopping back in. Trade 2 teams for a spin until we get down to 10 teams, guys. Telling you right now, I'm live till it rips. I'm liking that dragon hatchling. There we go. Panthers. Looking for a little Bryce Young. Tavion Sanders. Jonathan Brooks. Two solid teams. Not too bad. Pack and the Panthers. I like it. Down to 25. Broncos, Commies, Pats. When you hit the Pats, guys, you're chasing Drake May, Tom Brady. We pulled Rob Gronkowski's Superfractor from this product. If you check the checklist, that Superfractor Gronk was hit here on this channel. Chuba's going back in. Any team is a good team in Resurgence, fellas. I've ripped too much of these, too much of this product. Hell, even the Seahawks a hit for you, I'm telling you. Chuba's got that wheel spinning. Whatnot kind of like lagged out for me for a second. Oh, the Rams. The sneaky Rams. Oh, the Rams always hit. I like it. 24 teams remaining. Chuba eat it up. Grab a big rookie QB. Hang on to some teams that you don't think hit, man. I'm telling you. We're looking for the bangers tonight. Any team can hit. We pulled all those for every single team on this wheel. The Lions. We pulled Barry Sanders is out of 5. I think the guy already ended up selling that card too. We're down to 23. I want somebody to hit a big team. How about this? I'm gonna leave this up for one auction. C2 pick one. C2 pick one. I want somebody to hit a big team on the wheel. Let's go, Chupa. Eat it up. Chupa taking it down. Let's show you 2 spins. You talk to me. Jags or Jags or the Dolphins. I would say go with the Dolphins. I see way more autographs with the Dolphins. With the Jags, it's not Panini. You're not going to see BTJ. And the only person that really signs for them is Mason Smith that you'll see in this product. Or like Fred Taylor and stuff, but he doesn't really pop out that much. Miami's definitely a solid pick. This is the last 4 megas in the case. The first 16, I did not see an electrolyte. I did not see a radio mark autograph. I did not see a molecule mark autograph. I think we saw maybe 1 gold out of 50. So these last 4 should be bangers. We have not had a case without either an electrolyte. We've had 3 electrolyte cases, 16 autograph cases. We pulled Michael Vick's auto twice in a case. 1 out of 99, 1 out of 50. Plexico Burris out of 10. Bo Nix's autograph. Caleb Drake. Brock Bowers with the Raiders. CJ Stroud with the Texans. Warren Moon with the Titans. We just pulled a week and a half ago a Sean Alexander for the Seahawks out of 10 with probably one of the best autos I've ever seen. Maserati Marv signs with the Cards. Bucky Irving with the Bucks. Chad Ochocinco with the Bengals. Pulled his autograph twice already. We got 10 teams off the wheel. Appreciate everybody that's hopped in, guys. We live stream every single break to YouTube. I want that full transparency for you. Make sure your package is accurate. You can always rewatch the big hits with us. Post all of our big hits on our Instagram. $22 teams remaining. You can shuffle the wheel if you like. This break ships today. As soon as we get done, I'm going to have it packaged up, shipped out today. Want you to hit big and get your hits as soon as possible and safe as possible. Spartan Life, what's up, buddy? Commies, Pats, Broncos, Raiders, Cardinals, Giants. Bucky Irvin in the Bucks. CJ Stroud and them Texans. All live on the wheel. Don't sleep on the Colts either, boys. Donnie Mitchell, Liatu Latu, Peyton Manning. Adrian James. Car Chaser, what's up, bud? 4 mega boxes, little $10 spins. Hop in. We're about to pull some autos. Any team is a good team in Topps Resurgence. You'd be surprised. I say it every time. Dun, 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 dun. Appreciate all the hearts, guys. It does help with the algorithm. Apparently, that's what they say. Chuba's going back in. Somebody's got to hit those big teams. Seahawk J Diz, what's up, dude? The wheel's spinning. Nice. Malik Neighbors and the Giants. Putting together a nice resume of teams. Let's go. Down to 21. Mel Darrell, what's up, dude? Shasta, welcome back. 21 teams left, and we're ripping. 4 megas, all card ship, guys. Every last one of them. If you hit a team with those cards, you get all of them. There is no only shipping hits on this channel. We do not yell and carry on about, oh, come on, guys, come on, guys. The breaks fill when they fill. Hashtag we do not say chat. Because that shit is embarrassing. Gene, look up Southeastern card trading. Raffetti, what's up, dude? Wait, that's our YouTube channel right there. We want to make sure y'all guys can always watch your breaks with us. Because I know whatnot kind of bugs out sometimes, so we take care of that. Drew Worley, welcome in, buddy. 21 teams, 4 megas in the break. Commies, Broncos, Raiders, Pats, Cardinals. Still live on the wheel. Don't sleep on those Texans. Colts. We're chasing autographs tonight. I know we're going to see some. Professional pools, what's up, dude? We're on the grave shift tonight, boys. When you hit the Pats, you're chasing Drake May and Tom Brady. They both sign in this product. Q85, what's up, buddy? Jaden Daniel signs, Bo Nix, Drake May, Tom Brady, Brock Bowers, Marvin Harrison. We want to see a whole lot of signature, and the lower the number, the better. Golds out of 50, oranges out of 25, greens out of 15, pinks out of 10, purple surges out of 75, white rookies out of 125. 21 teams remaining. Fellas, I will be right back. I gotta use the restroom. Anyways, we're back. It's the Itchy Ripper. $21 teams and we're ripping, fellas. We got 4 mega boxes. I guarantee we see autos tonight. That's what we're looking for. We're going autograph chasing. It's been one of the best products of the year to pull autographs out of, guys. Don't believe me, just watch. I'm telling you. Sweet 24, what's happening, buddy? 4 megas, $10 spins. Commies, Pats, Broncos still live on the wheel. We've pulled Superfractor, Gold Vinyls, 1 of 1s. Autos out of 10, 5, 15. Looking for golds out of 50. Oranges out of 25. $11 teams off the wheel. Commies, Pats, Broncos still live. Cardinals, Raiders. We got a big week coming up. It's already Wednesday. We made it to hump day. Davidish, what's happening? Tom Smith, what's up, buddy? This is our last resurgence break ever, guys. It has treated us very, very well. Yeah, Tom, resurgence has treated us very well, but we're retiring it. No more resurgence after tonight or this morning. Sorry. Tom, what you mean? I can't think of it. Bills Mafia rips, sub dude. What, the resurgence cards? Panda Sports, sub dude. Yeah. Yeah, next year they're gonna have logos. Topps gets that license April 1st. There's a rumor that they're gonna skip 2025 too. They skip 2025, guys. This stuff right here. Because whether you like Topps or not, guys, Caleb, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Bo Nix, those are the products for the rookie autographs. Beamer, what's happening? We got 21 teams remaining. Commies, Pats, Broncos still live on the wheel. Any team, we're looking for autographs. That's what we're chasing. Bailey Blazing, what's up, dude? Our last break ever of Resurgence. We've pulled damn near all the electrolytes. We pulled a Superfractor gold vinyl. Probably been one of our favorite products of the year. But that's it, fellas. Got some Topps Chrome coming in tomorrow and Elite. Gonna be a fire. Oh hell yeah, dude. Yeah, we hit out of Topps products so far. Our best cards would be we pulled Caleb Williams as 3 out of 5 on the Future Stars out of Topps Chrome. A Tom Brady Helix out of Topps Chrome. Rob Gronkowski's gold vinyl 1 of 1 out of Resurgence. Xavier Worthy 5 out of 6 RPA out of Resurgence. That was gas. Crystal, what's happening? I mean, we pulled all those out of 10, out of 5, out of. It's been insane. Yeah, we do Topps products pretty well. Our hit rates for them have been pretty gas. James Cole, what's up, buddy? And the crazy thing is that Tom Brady Helix, which is a case hit out of Topps Chrome, and the Caleb Williams out of 5 came out of the same box. That box was juiced. $21 more teams and we're ripping. Yeah, a lot of people tell me that they tend to stay away from Topps because it's not licensed. But I feel like with Topps products, the auto rates are so much better than Panini. That's why I'm kind of excited for Topps to get the license. I like Topps' card designs better. I mean, what is Topps going to do to replace National Treasure, Immaculate, Prism, Absolute, Don Russ? You know, there's a lot of different aspects. Oh yeah, no, they're gonna kill it. If I was Topps, though, I would skip 2025 and then just have 2026 make it a bang. Completely redesigned products. I even like the card quality a little bit better with Topps football. Yeah, Tom for sure. For sure. Yeah, downtowns and kabooms ain't going nowhere. My thing is I wonder what's gonna happen with like National Treasure and Immaculate. Like will those prices still be, as valuable? We'll see. Yeah, for sure. And I wonder if Topps is gonna do any first off the line products because they're not too big on those. Oh, Tom's, I tell you what it is, and it rhymes with honey. Money, bro. Somebody's gonna bid to get those contracts to get the license higher than the next. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't license both. I think that would be awesome. But oh, I agree. I agree with you. But it's like I guess the companies want like a monopoly on the imagery of the actual teams. Brian Gar, what's up, dude? Panini's had the license now for what, 10 years? How many years they have the license for? And then the whole thing with Fanatics and don't even get me started on that. Like you can buy into breaks on Walmart. That's insane. Yeah. I think Topps does a pretty good job with baseball. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do with football. And then plus this quarterback class this year is kind of weak. Almost 20 years. It's probably what's happening. 21 teams, guys. We got 4 megas to rip. I wonder if Panini's going to keep the Uptowns around for next year, too. Yeah. I tell you one thing. This year's downtowns for basketball are pretty gas. I like them. I've only seen 3 of the downtowns right now that are going to be 2025. I've seen Saquon's, Lamar Jackson's, and Tyler Shaw, the fucking backup quarterback for the Saints. Yeah, Topps is going to kill it. I love their artwork. Give them that license and it's going to go crazy. And I think the pool rates will be a little bit better too. Casper, what's up, buddy? 21 teams left. $10 spins. Chasing some autographs. $11 teams off the wheel. This is the dead zone hour, though. And then, like, what time is it? 3:40? I'm Central Time, guys. 3:40. Like an hour and 30 minutes. Then goes crazy. Jimmy Cooks, what's up, buddy? When the wheel sits, it hits. It's been sitting. Hey, Johns, what's up, brother? We're chasing some autographs tonight. WMP, what's happening? Commies, Broncos, Raiders, Pats, still live. Lip Lapper, welcome in. Crypto Man, what's happening? Mike Sports, welcome in. 4 megas. Any team on this wheel can pull autos, and that's what we're looking for. GD Genie, what's up, brother? Pops, what's happening? John Dom, welcome in. We got 21 teams left, $10 spins, 4 megas, all cards ship. Unless you don't want your base. G Matt, what's happening? Oh, Frosted Nug. Garrett Bird, welcome in. We're looking for JD, Bo, Caleb, Drake May, Tom Brady, Brock Bowers, Marvin Harrison, Bucky Irving, CJ Stroud. Commies, Pats, Broncos live on the wheel. CGF, baby, what's happening? Cash and cards, welcome in, guys. 21 teams left on the wheel. Bills, what's happening? Bro, can you talk about how fucking legendary Josh Allen is? Holy shit. Jahil, what's up, buddy? Swayze, welcome in. Let's stash a pass for free, guys. We're at 21 teams. Let's get to 20. With the Commies, Pats, Broncos still live on the wheel. Adam D, what's up, buddy? Chasing autographs right now. Got a stash a pass up for free. Tony Co, welcome in. Leave it up for one more auction, boys. Coda's going in. AJ the Card Man, Johnson boy, welcome in, guys. Cut it, let's get you a banger. Chasing autographs tonight, fellas. Or this morning. Sorry, my sleep schedule's a little messed up right now. First spin. Stats or pass on those Titans. Gotcha. 3, 2, 1. Dirty Birds. Hot Atlanta. Hot Atlanta. It's a good pass. Gregory, what's happening? We're at 20 teams remaining. Street sneakers, so guess. Could have happened back in. We'll get us down to 19. West Rob with 87. What's happening, buddy? Unlocking that Dragon Hatchling. Use those rewards, guys. Our rewards have been banger. Bang, bang. Let's go. Cut it. Let's go. Broncos off the wheel, fellas. That's a banger. Taking us down to 19. Sniping the Broncos. We're looking for a Bo Nix auto. He's got an electrolyte, too. Billy Gumshoes, what's happening? The top 2 teams in the product are still live. Commies and the Pats. JD signs, and if you hit the Pats, guys, you're chasing Drake May and Tom Brady autographs. Jay Weezy, Gary Mill, welcome in, guys. We're at 19 teams remaining. 4 megas. You grab a spot, guys. You can shuffle the wheel as many times as you like if you want to switch it up. If you have people come in here, shuffle the wheel 3, 5 times, whatever, and then bam, sniper chaser. Jaden, what's happening, buddy? 3 more teams. We're halfway there. I said it and I meant to, fellas. I'm live till it rips. We live stream every single break to YouTube, guys. You can always rewatch your breaks with us. If you are interested in looking at our YouTube channel, we're live. We want to make sure you always get a chance to watch your breaks. KMB, what's up, bud? 19 teams left, 4 mega boxes. Commies, Raiders, Pats, still live on the wheel. Cardinals, Texans. Don't sleep on the Cowboys. Don't sleep on the Niners in this product. The Colts. K-Sit Ken, what's happening? Marine, welcome in, buddy. D. Lloyd, what's happening? Forever 713, welcome in, buddy. Don't sleep on those Texans either, fellas. Cade Stover, CJ Stroud autos. $10 spins. 19 teams remaining. All card ship 4 megas. Three more teams are halfway there. The Bears and the Broncos fell within the first 11 spins. 12 spins, sorry. Got the Commies, Pats, Raiders still alive. Cardinals, don't sleep on the Colts. Texans, Cowboys. Niners. The Bucks. Sav One Joe, what's up, dude? James, welcome in, buddy. 19 teams left on the wheel, fellas. Cut a hopping back in. Eat up that wheel, grab those teams. Bro, competition on the wheel is the best time to go. Make sure you lock in those commies. Or the Pats. Or the Raiders. Hell, or the Cardinals. Taking down the Jags. Let Jacksonville action. $18 teams and counting. Cut is going back in. Eat it up. The Colts. Oh. Right on the brim of it. Colts, very solid team to have in this product, though. Fellas, if the Commanders almost just got touched, that means they're coming off soon, boys. One more team, we're halfway there. Chewy07, what's up, brother? Commanders, Pats, Raiders, Cardinals. Niners, Texans, Bucks. 17 teams remaining. I want somebody to hit a big team. I'm throwing this up for one auction. Take advantage of it. C2 pick one. Live for one auction. That C2 pick one for free. I want somebody to hit the Pats or the Commies or the Raiders or Cardinals. Jason Higg, what's up, buddy? No one, what's happening? This is going to be our last resurgence break ever, boys. Got the steel curtain. Or, good morning, good morning. Steelers of the Saints. Saints has still got the Rattler, the chase for autos. The Steelers, Roman Wilson. But yeah, that's a rookie quarterback chase right there. New Orleans. This is our last resurgence breaks we're ever going to do. We're officially halfway there, fellas. 16 teams remaining. Jason hopping back in. Pats and the Commies still on the wheel. The Cardinals, the Raiders, the Bucks. Don't sleep on those Texans, Cowboys, Niners. Jason getting us down to 15. 3, 2, 1. The Steelers, they're talking to you, Jason. Five more chances to use that trade 2 teams for a spin gas. The teams you don't think it hit will hit for you. Let's trade. Let's do it, Jason. Trading in those Steelers and Saints. All right, buddy. This spins for you. 3, 2, 1. Grabbing the Texans. Not too bad. A little CJ Stroud. Cade Stover. Steelers and the Saints going back on the wheel. I like that trade, though. $16 teams remaining. You can shuffle the wheel as many times as you like. That trade 2 teams for a spin goes away once we hit 10 teams. Card dealer, welcome in. Scott Rips, welcome in, buddy. Gene, appreciate that share, buddy. Jason, what you talking about? Yeah, you can shuffle the wheel if you want, many times as you like, as long as it's not like 40 or 50. I think the most shuffles we ever did was like, I think somebody wanted like 15 shuffles. Throw me a number there, Jason. How many times we thrown it? We shuffling that thing. Shuffle 2. Let's do it. 1, 2. Let's see how we put it. He put the Pats and the Cardinals next to each other. Commies, Bucks, Raiders. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Snagging the Cardinals. I like it. A Maserati Marv. Guys, we also assign your teams. So if you look in the shop, you look under the breaks, you'll go down the list, you'll see all the teams that you're assigned. That you got. We're down 15. Excuse me. Oh, boys, I don't think I'm going to go to sleep after this. I'm going to have this one packaged up, shipped out today in the morning. Maybe get some breakfast, take a nap, and we're right back at it. And we're down to 15. Commies, Bucks, Raiders, Pats, Niners still on the wheel. Oh, fellas, I'll tell you what. Let's make it enticing. Jason's going back in. Let's do it, buddy. Affordable breaks. What's happening? Let's go, Jason. Let's end it off with a bang now. Come on. 3, 2, 1. The Raiders. Brock Bowers off the wheel. Let's go, Jason. That's a good spin. Takes us down to 14. Boys, I tell you what, next person to grab a spot, I'm going to take the Browns off the wheel. You get the Browns for free and a spin on the wheel. That'll get us down to 12. Jason happening. Don't got to worry about hitting the Browns. You're getting them for free. I like it. Get the Browns off that wheel for you. You want to shuffle the wheel up any? Three. I like it. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. A little Bucky Irvin. I like it. You got your Bucks. You got and the Browns for free. Hell yeah, Jason. Me too, buddy. I finally got an on-card auto for him. And I got it for free too, which is pretty gas. But shit, I got at least like 80 Bucky cards. Bucky PC cards. He wants it all. The sniper's hopping in. He's got the wheel spinning. Down goes the Pats. Drake May, Tom Brady. He ain't lying, fellas. He's a sniper. We're at 11. The sniper's hopping back in. $11 teams left on the wheel. Start Wednesday off with a bang, huh? I'm liking that Dragon Hatchling. Taking down the Bengals. A little Cincinnati action. Michael Will, what's happening? Oh, fellas, we're at 10 teams. Let's go, baby. We got single spins. Kami's still alive. Niners. Ravens. Don't sleep on the Cowboys. Don't sleep on the Eagles. The 49ers in this product. Hell, even the Titans. We're looking for fucking autographs, and any team can pull an auto in this set. That's the beauty of it. Titans off the wheel. Steelers, Eagles, Cowboys, Niners, Vikes, Jets, Saints, Commanders, Ravens. We got 9 teams and we're ripping. I have this packaged up and shipped out today, fellas. This is our last resurgence break that we're going to do on the channel. This is the last 4 of the case. We have not seen a case hit yet, so take that for what you will. Looking for those SP electrolytes. Rookie autos on the white out of 125. Golds out of 50. Oranges out of 25. Pinks out of 10. Purple surges out of 75. Greens out of 15. We've pulled superfractors. You name it, we've pulled it in this set. By far been my favorite product to pull of the year, which is kind of crazy. But Resurgence has been absolute gas. Cut is hopping in. He's got the wheel spinning. Grabbing the Ravens. Little B more. That takes us down to the Elite Eight. Commies, Niners, Cowboys, the Eagles, Steel Curtain, the Vikes. The Sniper's hopping back in and taking a shot. Sniper grabbing the Vikes. Minnesota. The lucky number 7. Cut is hopping in. Four megas. 3, 2, 1. Grabbing the Cowboys. Little Dallas action. We're at 6. Tanner boys happens every single time. Break takes a little while, and that thing starts moving. We're looking for some bangers tonight. CZ hopping in. 6 teams remaining. He's got the wheel spinning. Down go the Jets. Oh, Sniper, you're good, buddy. I was about to say, no, dude, I'm not going to sell 5 teams a year for 450. That's crazy. Cut has got it at 13. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. Commies. All right, fellas, what we got? 4 left. Let's see what we got here. Let's do a little $7 spins. Knock $3 off of it. Grab a banger. We're chasing autographs. We got 4 teams left, and we're ripping. Steelers, Eagles, 49ers, and the Saints. Any 4 of those teams can pull autos. Grab a last-second little chaser. Let's go, Cutter. Let's get you a banger. The Steel Curtain. We're down to 3. Fellas, remember, check the shop, look at the breaks, and you'll see your team list of what you got. Jason hopping back in. Damn, those commies were pretty stingy this morning. Usually they've been flying off the wheel fast as hell lately, dude. The Birds. Philly, Philly. Nice little Philly special. Fellas, I like to do this. How about somebody grab 2 teams? I'll start it at 7. Little closeout. You're going to grab the Niners and the Saints. Spencer Rattler does sign for the Saints. Ricky P signs. Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, a couple of old school cats. Nice little closeout. You're going to get both. Cut is at 8. 2 teams in the break, the Niners and the Saints. Cut is at 10. That boy Rattler. He's got the starting job for now. We'll see. CZ at the last second. Cut is at 13. Cut of their all years, brother. Appreciate you guys. Remember, guys, if you are new to the channel, you can watch every single one of our breaks on YouTube, guys. If you don't know which teams you got, you can't remember, check the shop. You can look under the team list. It'll show you everything. The Saints and the Niners. Giant, let's go. I told you, once it starts moving, it's like clockwork, boys. I'm gonna unpin the break. Let me hide this wheel. Let's get the ripping, huh? Fellas, appreciate everything. Let's pull you some heat. This is our last Resurgence mega break that we're going to do on the channel. Let's end it off with a bang, huh? Let's end it off with an absolute nuke. Not appreciate enough hopping in. As soon as I get done ripping, packing it up, it's going to be shipped out first thing today. As soon as the post office opens. Empty box. See what we got. Damn, I think it's my first time ripping packs, huh? Starting off with a numbered. Darrell Revis, James Harrison, Luke Kuechly, Walter Payton, Jalen McMillan for the Bucks. We got Malik Neighbors, Joe Alt, 40 out of 75, starting it low. Andre Rison on that purple. Surge out of 75 for the Dirty Birds. You guys know who Andre Rison is. That's ball knowledge, fellas. Let's keep going. This is the last 4 of a case. So I'm excited to see what's going to come out of these things. We got Chris Carter, Keyshawn, T.O., Howie Long, Jonathan Brooks on the circuit breakers. Got a backwards disco, Roger Staubach, Cooper, and Bucky. Champ Bailey, Jason Witten, Devin Hester, Andre Rison, little Drew Brees on the conductors. Chris Braswell on a disco, Kamari Lassiter, Maurice Liafu. Ricky Williams, Phil Simms, Fred, Steve Young, Barry Sanders on the hollow, AJ Barner refractor, Cole Bishop, and Aruk Orohoho. I actually heard his name pronounced in week 1 in the Bucks Falcons game, and I still can't remember how to pronounce it. That's on me. We got Joe Theismann, Charles Woodson, Tony Dorsett, Josh Cribbs, Jerry Rice On the Glaring Gleam, Emmett Smith Disco, Eric All, and Amarius Mims. Let's get a little last pack magic of this first mega, huh? We had already a set out of 75 in purple. Show me an auto. Got Richard Dent, Terrell Suggs, Herman Moore, John Randall, Lad McCankey on the Voltaic, Joshua Carty Disco, Cade Stover, and a Jared Wiley. Out of 75 for the first mega for the Dirty Birds. Empty box. We got our numbered. Let's see. Phil Sims, Jason Witten, sorry. Richard Dent, Terrell Suggs, Edrin Cooper on the hollow, Junior Colson, led Jaden Daniels, a rookie. 45 of 149, John Riggins. The old school cat showing up right now for the commies. On that green surge out of 149. Well, JD. We got Champ Bailey, Sterling Sharp, Tony Dorsett, Herman Moore, a Donnie Mitchell on the circuit breakers, Ricky Williams on a disco, Brocky B, and an Edrin Cooper. Come on, baby, let's heat up. Peyton Manning, Dan Fouts, Eli Manning, Tim Brown, Dan Marino on the conductors, Darius Robinson, disco, Eric All, Amarius Mims. They're always right next to each other if they're rookies. Terry Bradshaw, Steve Largent, Aaron Darnold, Mean Joe Green, Ed McCaffrey, Devin Leary refractor, Cade Stover, Jared Wiley. They're always right next to each other as well. John Riggins, Drew Bledsoe, Eric Dickerson, Fred, Hines Ward on the Glimmer, Phil Sims Disco, Joe Alt, and a Malik Nablis. Last pack magic. Come on now, show me an auto. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Devin Hester, Steve Young, Andre Rison, and Ricky Williams. Malachi Corley, Tommy, Cooper, and Bucky. Oh, we got to do better than this, boys. What the hell's going on? These are the last four of the case. All right, let's give it the old Cupid shuffle, huh? Ed McCaffrey, Edrin James, Marshall Falk, Lawrence Taylor, Emmett Smith on the Glimmer. We got Eric Dickerson, Marshawn Lloyd, and a Troy Franklin. There's a different little set of rookies. The Bus, Eddie George, Joe Montana, Earl Campbell, Malik Neighbors on the Voltaic, Maurice Liafu, Tyler Guyton, Adizia Isaac. See Malik Washington back here. He's always popping up in this product. Got another numbered. Barry Sanders, Michael Irvin, Thurman Thomas, Michael Vick, Cameron Kitchens on the hollow. We got Malik Washington, Braylon Trice, 83 of 149. What a Randy Moss on the green surge. Old school cats showing up. Christian McCoy, Jerry Rice, Jason Kelsey, Tom Brady, Jalen Polk, Doug Williams, Talise Fuaga, Anais Smith. T.O., Howie Long, Marcus Allen, Devin Hester, Steve Young on the conductors, Kamari Lassiter, Disco, a Jalen McMillan, and a J.C. Latham. Randy Moss, Jason Witten, Kurt Warner, Chad Johnson, Thurman Thomas, Keon Coleman on the refractor, Cameron Kitchen, and a Jaden Hicks. Last box magic. Show me something. We got a 75, 2 out of 149s. We got to see a banger, boys. Come on now. Drop some clovers in the chat. Last box magic. This is our last fucking Resurgence stream. We pulled superfractors, electrolytes, hundreds of autos. Show me the heat. All right, first pack, we're not seeing numbers. That's good. Andre Reed, CJ Stroud, Torrey Holt, Gronk, John Elway on the conductors, Isaiah Davis, Luke McCaffrey, Nate Wiggins. Michael Strahan, Donovan McNabb, Troy Polamalu, Doug Williams, Earl Campbell on the hollow, Marshall Falk, Jatavian Sanders, and a Terrian Arnold. Eric Dickerson, Anthony Richardson, John Elway, Roger Staubach. Got James Harrison, Jonathan Ogen, Mason Smith, and Jalen Wright. 3 packs left. Come on. Come on. Emmett Smith, Jim Kelly, Jonathan Ogen, Jason Taylor, Xavier Worthy Voltaic, Roman Wilson on a disco, Isaiah Davis, and another Roman Wilson. All right, we got some color. We got some color now. Archie Manning, Bo Jackson, Joe Green, Richard Sherman. We got Peyton Wilson, Joshua Carty, Chris Braswell. 51 of 175. How about a little Brock Bowers? There we go, Raiders. A Brocky B out of 175. There we go. On the green, Surge. Guys, last pack magic. There we go. There's an auto. We got John Riggins, Drew Bledsoe, Sterling Sharp, Bucky Irving, Kingsley, Jackson Powers Johnson, Jim Kelly on the disco. Fellas, the last pack. 67 of 99. Jackson Powers Johnson for the Raiders. That is a Raiders box. Take it. Oh, fellas, not the best break. That's the first case, too. We never saw an electrolyte. That's crazy. Randy Moss at a 149, 83. Andre Rison, 40 of 75 on the purple Surge. Brocky B, 51 of 175 on the green. A JD rookie. John Riggins, 45 of 149. And a Jackson Powers Johnson auto to 99, number 67. He's a starter for the Raiders. Fellas, can't thank you enough. We got a big week planned ahead. Remember, you can always rewatch this break on YouTube. We got some Topps Chrome coming up and a couple of surprise things we got planned for this week. Saved at the bell. Hell yeah, Jason. Guys, I'm going to get all this packaged up, sent out to you. All cards ship, so you'll get everything. Cannot thank you guys enough. Peace out, fellas. Enjoy your Wednesday, and you'll see us later tonight.